All right. I think that was really good, honestly. Oh man, that was a nice song. For what was it? Tourist Box Smooth Jazz Fusion Mix. I just found that like randomly. Honestly, great. I kind of want to give it a little another listen while I do some stuff in the background. But yeah, hello everyone. Uh, possibly, honestly, like maybe the last Metroid stream we might be doing today if everything goes good, because I really want to be done with this game. Oh hey Trainer Yuki, here for a small bit before going to sleep. It's like 3 a.m. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a different time for you, I think. Have a lurk. Yeah, we'll be getting started in just a bit. I'm just checking some things before I get started. It has been a bit since I set up though, but hopefully you're having a good day. So far my day's been pretty all right. So I am excited to finally get this game over with soon, because man, I've been having a great time with Metroid Prime 2, but the later parts of the games are really annoying at times, especially with the amount of boss fights they throw at you and like the amount of health they have. Ugh, it gets a bit annoying. Like I maybe I'm a little Metroid Prime out, maybe. So I kind of want to move on and like start playing another series like very soon, but we'll see what happens. That being said, I think what time is it? 7:55. All right, so I might go get set up right now on the big screen window, and then I'll see you all over there. All right, everything should be set up from last time, if I'm right. All right, okay, audio settings should be fine. I should be sounding fine if I'm right. And then of course we'll see how the game audio is. Let me pause the music. Okay, I might need to do a little bit of testing with the audio. It's a little low, so maybe I might need to turn it up about that much, maybe. Hopefully that sounds fine. Okay, let me sorry, I'm playing on a Wii remote. For those who haven't watched, I've been playing this game on a Wii remote, and man, I kind of forget how jank it plays at times. Like, as much as like the Wii remote is really good for this game, just to play it on this setting, it's a little annoying because I had to move my arm all the way back. I think it should sound fine. I do think the game audio is a little low though. I might bump it up a little bit more. Give me a sec. Right around here. Let's try that. That's a little better. Not too loud, not too quiet. So maybe around -30. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully everything's sounding all right. Last time we were playing this, let me get my bearings. Yeah, okay, last time we were playing this, I just finished the boss at the Light Temple, or not Light Temple, at Sanctuary Fortress. We finished up the boss, we retrieved the little light spear or whatever it was, and now like the last thing we gotta do is go back to, what was it, the temple, and get our light suit, because I think that's the next upgrade we get, and final upgrade of the game before we start wrapping up a bunch of stuff soon. That being said though, I didn't notice there's an item right over there, but we might have to skip it for now. Where's the quickest way to get back to, let's see, because right now I need to get back to the temple. What was it called again? Not Sanctuary Fortress. Where was it? Temple Grounds. There it is. And then I need to get back to Great Temple. So that's where we had to head to. The only problem though is that I have not played in a bit, so I don't remember exactly where I'm going. So guess I'll just figure it out for now. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, there's an elevator down here that will take me all the way back to the main floor, and then I gotta go over here. Yeah, there we go. Temple Grounds. Alright, I think I got an idea where I'm supposed to go. Now, I won't lie though, a lot happened last time. So it's been a bit since I played, but luckily we are coming close to an end for this game, which I am a little excited, though usually I do get a little bit of sad, or a little bit sad, because, you know, even though I had a lot of trouble with this game, there was a lot of fun moments for it, for sure. I say fun moments, but there's a lot of also some bad moments that I don't want to remember about this game. At least I had a fun time playing it, though, and I had a lot of laps with some friends and stuff, but man, I just cannot wait to be done with this. And maybe play a better game. Because I have been thinking about getting through another series soon, or just starting on something else for sure. Like literally not that long ago, I posted a poll on my Discord on what classic series I want to do soon. Because for those who don't remember, I did like a whole playthrough of or not playthrough, like a marathon of like all the classic Sonic games. And about like, I think January is when I started that. And I kind of felt a little bit nostalgic for it, that I kind of want to do that with like another series, but I don't know what yet. I was thinking either it could be Kirby related, Metroid, you know, like classic Metroid, Zelda, because I have not played a Zelda game in a while now. It's been a bit since January since I played one, so it'd be fun to do a classic marathon of that, or just whichever really. But yeah, I would love to start working on like smaller games for sure. Big games like Metroid Prime I love, but man, they take a while. I mean, it's been taking me a while just to finish this game up, just because of the amount of times I get lost in this game. I even though I love Metroid games, I get lost a lot. Alright, oh yeah, we don't need to use the Spider Ball for this. We could just use Shine Spark, because I did get that last time. The only problem with that power-up, though, or with the Shine Spark in this game, is that it's very limited just for, like, stuff like this, just to get across gaps, and not much else compared to the 2D games, but hey, it works out, so I don't care. Okay, never mind. I'm just not really good with it. That's my main issue. Okay, let me try. Oh my god. No, fuck. Come on. Oh, is there a limit to how many times you can jump? Oh, fuck, I did not know that. Okay, so maybe I should get a little closer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I think 6 is the limit, and then you start going down after. I did not know that. Okay. So I gotta make sure next time I do that, I get closer. Oh boy. Yeah, we won't be seeing Sky Sanctuary just for a bit. We will be coming back later though, but right now our objective is to get the light suit, because the whole entire time in this game we've been fighting like the bosses in the Dark World. Or no, we were getting keys for each of the temples, going to the Dark World, defeating the main boss, and then getting the light back to Aether, you know, the place we're in right now. And there was only 3 of them. We finished all of them up, so now we're gonna get our reward, which is the light suit. And it's gonna come in real handy once we get to it, though. It's honestly like considered the best suit in the game, because basically the Dark World doesn't fuck with you anymore. Like, you can't get hurt from the miasma. I think your defense is like doubled at that point. So very useful suit to have. We're definitely going to be getting it in just a bit. If I can remember where to go though. But it has been a bit. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hall of the Honored. Alright. Okay, I was trying to shine spark, but whatever, we'll go this way, that's fine. Alright. We'll go this way. God. The only thing that sucks about getting the light suit though is that we'll lose this suit right after, and I gotta say, the dark suit's such a great design. It's not It's not my favorite out of all the suit designs in the Metroid series, but it is a great design overall for this game. But sadly, we'll be getting the light suit, and to be honest, the light suit doesn't look bad either way. It's not my preferred suit, but it is what it is. All right, I think it's right here. Okay, yeah. So just a little FYI. The later half of this game, which is the end game stuff that we're about to do, like this is the start of like the end game stuff, where we need to go back to every place that we've been to and collect 3 keys. For those who play Metroid Prime 1, it's basically the Chozo artifacts again. But this time it's only 3 keys, so it's not, you know, bad. It doesn't take as long, but it's still a little annoying to get through. Hey, fungus! The light Aether shines from all 3 temples once more. Hello-ish. And yet dark Aether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hollow place, holds the final energy controller. The greatest and most powerful beast of the Ing keeps guard over what you seek. The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Finding them will be perilous, but I offer you this blessed suit of armor, energized by the light of Aether itself. Its power will help you reach these final keys. May it serve you well in the darkness. Oh, well, darkness, he says. Ooh. Alright. Everybody say goodbye to the dark suit. We won't be seeing it anymore, sadly. Because we're going to replace it with the light suit. Which, honestly, even though it's not my favorite design, it kicks ass. Because we don't have to worry about dark miasma anymore. That's good. Plus, in context, it's really cool. Because we're basically bathing our suit with light. And it becomes like the suit itself. Beautiful. The only problem though is that she loses the orangey visor in her head, and it gets replaced like with a white visor, which I don't mind, but I kind of prefer I kind of prefer more of the orange look to the visor, but it is what it is. Yeah, now we have the light ability. What does this do? Oh yeah, I forgot. Now we can actually fast travel. So our objective is clear. We're basically going all the way back to each map, and we're going to be collecting 3 keys from each of them. So there's Aegon Waste, there's Torvus Bog, and there's Sanctuary Fortress, which I do not want to go to right now. So we're starting with Aegon Waste. So let's go there. This also makes the game really fucking easy now, because we could just fast travel. We no longer need to go in between maps. We could just go there. So, man, it's just gonna save a lot of time for us. Oh boy. Hey, Leafy.
Hi, Pookie.
Hey, Pookie. Let me add you.
How is it going?
It's going good. I just started like not too long ago. Just getting set up and stuff. Let me get your image up here because I forgot to do that.
Oh, are you still getting set up or are you playing?
No, I'm already playing. I'm just setting your PNG up because, you know, PNG tuber thing's still not working, but it is what it is. The light suit is sleek as fuck. I think the blue or yellow visor would have worked really well for the light suit. Yeah, I would say so. It looks kind of bland with just like the white outline visor. Orange would have made it look better. But yeah, now this is the end game. For the rest of the game, we're going back to all the maps and collecting 3 different keys. Your hint...
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah. It's literally just a Metroid Prime 1 moment of going back to all the maps and then finding the hidden keys. In this one, it's a little annoying because you gotta go into the Dark World and you just kind of have to figure out where the fuck it is. But luckily, I do have a guide on me just in case, because I don't want to waste too much time. I really want to get done with this game soon. So
Yeah,
Better to.
don't waste time or sanity.
That is true. I have, even though I've been kind of enjoying my time with this game, there are some moments that I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. Like this game is mixed for a reason. Like there's a reason why it's considered the black sheep of the series. Just like weirdly enough, just like the original Metroid 2, which is funny because both sequels are considered black sheeps of the series.
Every Metroid game with a 2 in the title is cursed.
Yeah, it really is. But yeah. Oh man. I just gotta finish this up for sure. I was talking about after finishing this game up, I won't be going to 3 or Metro Prime 3 yet. I will be taking a break and maybe starting up on another series, but I don't know what soon. I did make a Discord poll today just to ask about that, but we'll see what happens for sure. Because there's a lot of other game series I'd rather play right now than playing Metroid Prime 3 at the moment, because I'm definitely Metroid out for this month for sure.
Yeah, true.
3 keys per area or 3 keys so 3 keys in each area. There's 3 areas, 3 keys in each, so technically it's 9 keys in total. So not a lot compared to Metroid Prime 1, which was 13. Fuck them for doing that. But 3 keys should be fine enough. We just gotta go to the Dark World, and literally all we're doing is equipping our Dark Visor and trying to find it. I should remember where it's at, hopefully. It's literally a fucking Easter egg hunt in like this game and the previous game. For the
And this is required to beat the game. It's not like for
no, yeah, you had to collect the keys for the last temple because you can't access the last temple.
Yikes.
Yeah. There's a reason why I don't like some of these parts of the Metro Prime series, and it's for this reason only. It's the last collectible like treasure hunt you gotta do, which is fitting. I mean, Samus is a bounty hunter, I guess, so looking for treasures, artifacts, and also like people to kill is part of her job description. Even though Nintendo doesn't think so, because I don't know, they're really dumb. Like no lie, I think one of the Metroid games, I think Metroid Prime 3, there was gonna be missions to do like bounty hunting, and Retro wanted to add that, and Nintendo went, why do we want to add Samus killing people? I'm like, because she's a bounty hunter. Like, oh, that's what a bounty hunter is? It's like, yes, you made her a bounty hunter. The fuck do you mean? It was like, oh no.
That was just something that sounds cool.
Yeah, that actually, like, funny enough, that's actually the reason why they did that, because they thought it sounded cool. Right. I think we're about to. I think maybe this is the area. I'm trying to remember. Basically, to find these things that I was talking about, the keys, they're invisible. You need to use the visors just to see them. You should hear a little sound when you're nearby one. I don't think one's here though, because I thought it was, but I don't think so.
Are they always in the same place at least, or are they in like different places?
Oh, they're
places?
they're always in the same places. So you can use a guide if you don't want to like actually try to search for them, because they're always in the same spot. Like, I think for now,
that's good at least.
I didn't need to confuse mercenary workers and bounty hunter. I think so too, honestly. Maybe they didn't understand what the heck, bounty hunter was, so they kind of like thought it meant like, oh, she's like, she works for like money and stuff like that. But I guess they didn't realize, like, no, a bounty hunter like captures people, like dead or alive. Well, depends, honestly. All right. God, I might need to pull out the guide because I do not want to waste time. I got shit to do, my dude. So we got the guide on hand just in case. All right. First Sky Temple, Battlegrounds, Dark Aeon Waste. Okay. From the top entrance of the double path. Okay. Battlegrounds. So now we gotta look at the map and figure out where Battlegrounds is at. We should be. Okay. Trial grounds. trying to figure out where it is. Oh, yeah, Battlegrounds is right over there. Okay, so we need to go this way. All right. By the way, can you see the stream on the Discord, Leafy? I forgot I posted it there, but I don't know if it's like at 30 frames or 15 frames.
It's at 30.
Okay, good, good. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of forgot if I placed it like that or not.
It's so good. I'll probably be more talkative in a bit. I'm currently eating a homemade KFC Famous Bowl.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Don't worry. It's gonna be quiet for a little bit because it's a lot of me just going back and forth. It won't get exciting until we get to the later, like after I collect all the keys. That's when it's gonna get a bit more exciting because we'll be close to finishing the game up and we'll finally fight the last boss of this game, which is I think the Hive Queen or whatever the fuck it's called. It's these things. It's the big one out of all of them. And of course, a little spoilers, but we do have one more fight with Dark Samus. If you thought, you know, we finished it off in, what was it, Sanctuary Fortress, you'd be wrong because that bitch survived somehow. I don't know how, but she survived. Okay, yeah, okay, I remember. I have to get up here. Ugh.
Always cool when the like arch nemesis or whatever you want to call her, has plot armor.
She really does, because she still survives after the event of this game, and then she's in Metroid Prime 3. And like, man, she does not die until like at the very end.
How much you want to bet she comes back for 4?
Oh god. I'd be really annoyed if they did that, but judging by the fact that they're referencing a lot right now, I'm like, yeah, I could see it. Alright, there you go. Yeah, there it is. So these are the things you're supposed to find. You can hear the noise technically. You'll hear like a weird like it's kind of hard to explain it because the enemies are here too, but yeah, it's a weird like hum noise. So that just means it's right there. We need to get up here though, because I can't get up here, so I might need to go from the other way. At least for sure in this game, all you need to do is just find them in the dark world, and that's about it. You know, it's not as challenging as Metroid 1. Why is the game making weird TARDIS noises? I don't know. That could be the thing that I was talking about, because I do have the game volume set low for me. You know, so I can actually hear, like, anyone who's talking in the Discord, like Leafy. Because it sucks to have the game volume, like, really, really high and then not be able to understand what the fuck he's saying. And I had those moments a lot, especially when Monster Hunter Wilds, because god, that game can get a little loud at times. All right, here it is.
That is very true. When I went back and watched the VODs from that, not the last Wild stream we did, but I don't know, the really good one.
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
I think I know.
And I went back and watched the VOD, and it was the audio was not good.
Yeah,
Especially during like the Zora Magdaros Zoshia fight.
That was the part that was weird because it was set low, but for some reason Zoshia or whatever, like that, I don't know why that boss fight's so fucking loud that I had to, like, whenever I stream that game now, I make sure to turn it down all the way to like maybe 20 because I'm like, I know for sure, yeah, this shit's gonna be loud. All right, that is key 1. All right, now we look for the second key, which means I'm gonna get my game fact guides out, or what was it, Omega Metroid guides. Okay. Okay, light suit, power bombs, dark visor, use the power bomb. Okay. Where's it at? Okay. Game fat.
True.
Where's the area? It's one of these areas. I might be misremembering. Ugh, this is the problem with like trying to figure out where you're going in this game. It's like the map could be a little confusing. All right, let me look at it again. It says here in this reactor I could go join my fallen mate. By the way, there are in-game tips. I just don't know where the in-game tips are at, but you know, I'm just going to use a guide cuz I'm lazy. All right, portal. Until I see the decision better. Okay, here in this reactor. Trying to think. It would have to be another portal entrance, which is maybe this one, or maybe it's this one. Oh god, it's gonna take me a bit to find this one because it doesn't show the map. I don't know why the guy doesn't show it. Oh, underwater. Oh, was there an underwater area in this place? I don't even remember. It might be this one. This one's gonna be a little bit defined. Okay. This is great. Let's see. We might need to go back to the light world, and we need to find an area that have water in it, because now that we have the light suit, we can actually go in the dark water, or in the purple stuff, I should say. But yeah,
in the lean.
Yeah. It really do be like that.
It's just how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Ah, god. Yeah, okay, maybe I need to go back to the light world. Or it might be that room over there, actually. Again, the only problem with looking at guides is that they don't show you the full map. They only show you, like, parts of it, so you just kind of have to guess where the heck it is. It's like, okay, well, I know it's in the map part of it. I know where it's next to, like, maybe the portal, but where it is, I don't fucking know. It's better than IGN's website, though. I got confused looking at that shit. Ah, okay. I think it's this area.
I really wish IGN tried more.
I really wish they did too. All right, let's go deep dive. Let's bikini dip inside this weird purple drink. There it is. Because IGN shows you jack shit. Yeah, it's also confusing. Like, I guess they expect you to know already, but it's also like, I don't know. Okay, and now I need to get out of this fucking water. Or this lean. Alright. Alright, next part. We got one more key for this area, and then we'll move on to the next one. Lagoon. Lagoon, okay. It's an area that has 3 different points. Alright, so it has to be maybe this one right here? Or no, okay, let's see. Alright, let me look again at the guide. Alright, I need to find that specific room. Okay, so it has to be... Okay, it can't be there. It has to be a room that has 3 different entrances, which technically only this one has. And there is a door up there, which I don't know if that door was sealed or not in the original place. Let me see. You know, it is there though. Okay. Annihilator beam, it says. Okay. I might skip it. Maybe it's this one? Oh god, I wish the guides would tell me, but it never does. Lagoon in the night, delivering death blows before I could detect them as my life faded. Okay. Poison bog.
That sure was a string of words.
Yeah, because I'm reading the hint for it, but okay, I know which map it is. It says poison bogs, so it has to be in water, which I have not seen in a bit, so I don't know specifically which area. Let me look at the light world version of the map. Maybe I could figure out something. Now that's the Phazon site. That's where I am right now. Oh god.
Based on these nuts.
uh,
Got 'em.
I think it's this one. No, it's not. Oh god. Why is the game like this? I don't know which part of the map it's telling me. Yeah, I have no clue. Alright, I guess when worst comes to worst, we're just gonna have to figure out, like, let's just try to look around and see if any areas kind of like shows up. I think for sure I'm gonna go to this room, the Doom entry.
Doom entry.
Yeah, because they probably fucking died the minute they went to that room. Or it could be around these rooms, actually. Anyway. Okay, let's go this way for sure. And then just, I guess, do process of elimination. We'll see what area we have not been to. Okay, never mind. Give me a second. I used the wrong beam. Is it by chance this area? No, okay. There was one room that looks like it, but I don't remember which room it was. I guess I'll go this way for now. We'll just figure it out if I can. I'm feeling like maybe phase on site, but that might not be it. Can't beat this room. Can't beat that room. Oh god. This is gonna be a bit. Poison bog, dark tortoise. Okay.
Let's see if we can.
Drop down into the toxic water and navigate the sludge until you find the floating ink cache. It doesn't tell me though. That's my only problem. Oh no, wait, it's telling me Taurus Bogs. What the fuck? Why are you telling me that?
Which key are you looking for? 2?
The third one. Oh, I figured out why. It says Taurus Bog. What the fuck?
Is that not Torvis Bog?
Okay, that's weird. I guess this is the one time they don't have one key or like 3 keys in this area, so technically it's 2, then it's 1. So I guess we're going to Taurus Bog then. Wow, that was fucking great. Unless they're telling me no, not that one. The map. Unless they're telling me there's another area, because it says this one's in Taurus Bog. This one's in Taurus Bog again. Ing Hive, which is where the fuck is that actually? Oh, in Sanctuary Fortress. Okay. Ing Hive. Sky Temple Grounds. Sky Temple Grounds. Again. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I guess I must have misremember a bit. They're in different areas than I thought. Okay, I must have misremembered that for some reason. All right. Well, now we know we need to go to Taurus Bog though, so we know now. But god, that was dumb. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Hi, Leafy.
Oh, I wanted to look at my user card. So I just clicked an emote to put into chat so I could click on my name.
You know, you did remind me though. I still need to work on making those tier badges and stuff. Maybe I'll work on it this week if I got time, because I do feel like drawing some stuff this Thursday. Either I'll work on the Fan Art Friday stuff that I usually do, or maybe I'll work on that, or I could do a bit of both. It is what it is. I think actually no, maybe tomorrow I might do it. Like tomorrow I might work on finishing the sketch and then save it for Thursday, and then at the same time work on something else. All right, we need to go to let's see. Sanctuary Fortress, no, not that. We need to go to Taurus Bog. I forgot which portal it was that we went through like a minute ago. Was it this one? I don't remember. Okay, anyways. I'm going across the room anyways. For also, I forgot to say, I will not be fucking 100%ing this game because fuck no. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that would not be fun, I think.
Yeah, sometimes it is, but like in a live stream setting, no. It's like I want to get shit done.
Yeah.
I will collect whatever comes by me. Like if there's some items that are like on the way, then maybe I'll get them. I know maybe I'll probably get the Annihilator combo beam, but I probably won't use it because I don't have enough ammo anyways. Wait, is it this way or is it that way? No, that takes us to Sanctuary Fortress. Alright, we're going left then. Yeah, like right now there is this. God. This fucking power up. You weren't here like a minute ago, but at the beginning of the stream I kept fucking this up multiple times at the Sanctuary Fortress, and I was like, God damn it. I still suck at this. Nothing ever changes. Okay, just power bomb. I guess fuck that statue. Okay, power bombs are nice to have.
Space burger.
Space burger. Hamburger. I am a little hungry though, and the only thing I ate today was like a bowl of kimchi ramen with some chicken nuggets that we got. It was nice though, I won't lie. It filled me up.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Are you good? Towards the box is that way, okay. I need to head left from here. Stream is bugging out for me. Is it having problems again? Because I do remember last time in the Monster Hunter stream it was doing that. I could check right now, actually. I got time. It shouldn't be though. It shouldn't be bugging out as much. Yeah, it says it's excellent. Is it dropping frames by chance? Maybe that's what it is.
Okay, I'm back. Stream's fine for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems to be working fine. Might be something on your end or Twitch, Fungus. Though it was acting really weird last time though, during the Monster Hunter stream, which I can never figure out why it was doing that. It just fucked up for some reason. And it sucks too because my video had to be cut into 2 parts, sadly, because of that. But hey, at least I got to keep most of the recording. I only lost, like, I think, like a minute of recording, which, you know, it was right after the quest, so it's like, okay, it's not that bad. Oh god, where's Taurus Bog? I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. God. Yeah, but I won't lie, I really do get a little, like, I don't know, pissy when my stream starts to fuck up, because it never really happened as much, but for some reason yesterday it just, or Saturday it just did. I can't explain it though. It was probably on my end because my internet was being a little shitty that day. But what can you do?
Yeah, I don't remember there being much problems. I mean, I know there was that part where you disconnected for a second, but were there problems outside of that?
Not much. I did notice that there was a little stuttering, and that's about it. But the video did save though. They saved all the stream VOD. The only problem is that the video got split into 2, and I think a few seconds, or I think a minute of the video was cut off, sadly. But luckily, you know, I have both parts, so that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Okay, there we go. Now I know where I'm going. I will say though that last night for the Saturday stream was really fun though, watching the Sonic movie or Sonic OVA.
Yeah.
It was great.
I hadn't watched like any of that movie, so it was all brand new to me.
Did you like it, by the way?
It was an enjoyable watch. I don't know how good I would say it is, but I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I will say that too. Like, I know the Sonic OVA or like the movie. A lot of people say like, yeah, it has like issues and stuff. It's of its time for sure because it's like it was a 1999 anime or
Yeah.
movie adaptation that was trying to do its own thing, which is why you notice like, wait, there's nothing from the Sonic games in here besides, you know, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think it's honestly pretty all right. Like for the time, it's an enjoyable watch, but not something I come back to all the time. It's just like maybe once in a while I'll watch it. And that was one of those moments that technically was like my second time seeing it, and yeah.
Definitely one of the most screenshotable movies I've ever seen.
Very true, honestly. I was like
Lots of good Tails faces in there.
a lot of good moments from that too. Though I'm happy that Shocker liked watching it because I know she was telling us about it, and I was like, well, yeah, we could go watch it if you want. And the only problem is I didn't realize she left halfway through the conversation, so like she only got to see half of the movie because she was like, oh, I was away for a while. I didn't know you guys were actually gonna play it. I'm like, well, I thought I mentioned it. You must have left the minute I said it. So,
I didn't know she had left either.
yeah, same. I thought she was still in the call with us, but I guess she must have left like halfway. And I'm like, oh, I feel bad now because I didn't even know.
Yeah. I don't remember where that sentence was going.
You're good. No, but she luckily she got to at least see most of it, and I did give her the link because luckily that's the one movie every fan has available on YouTube because, you know, it's an old movie. I'm pretty sure Sega doesn't care about it as much. And plus, like I said in the past, Sega is usually like fine with fans using some of their stuff for, like, you know, making it available, like ROM hacks and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they're just fine with people letting or people taking their movies and just reposting them on YouTube.
Yeah, I am glad that they are chill about it. I always appreciate when like artists like that are chill with their IPs.
Same. It's how we got a lot of like cool fan projects and stuff being made for the Sonic series because Sega's just really fucking chill with it. That and because they know Sonic is their money killer. Like they make money out of Sonic the whole entire time, so they can't be mad at fans for stuff like that because we also have Sonic Manias. Thanks for that. You know, like for fans making fan games and stuff like that, we got Sonic Mania out of it, which I fucking love Sonic Mania so much. Just too bad Sega didn't want to make a sequel to it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. A sequel with an OST that goes just as hard would be awesome.
Yeah. That I don't know what the fuck. My voice is like cracking today. I'm just tired. I don't know why. But no, like
I'm tired too. Like I just ate and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm getting sleepy a little bit.
oh god. The weather is changing a lot where I am. It has been getting a little chillier. Not as much though, but you know. Usually the chilly season.
Yeah, kind of same. It's cooler than I thought it would be.
Yeah, usually the coolness will start to like make me sick a little bit because ugh.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. So on Saturday, our high is 92, and on Sunday, our high is 75. That's cool and normal.
Yeah, for us it's raining a lot, so that fucking sucks.
It looks like we have a small chance of rain. I wonder if your guys' stuff will be heading our way, at least on some scale.
Maybe. I don't know as of yet, but it has been raining a lot or just like been cold. Also, I forgot I was trying to look for the lagoon. I don't know where the lagoon's at.
The Lagoon.
El Goo Lagoon. Goon Goonie.
Not Goon Lagoon.
Dude, let's not think about Goon Lagoon for now. Let's save that for later.
For now.
Oh, okay.
That's for
Yeah.
Trifox After Dark.
Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, this was here the whole entire time? Alright.
Oh, cool.
More ammo that I probably won't use. Oh wait, that's the maximum amount of ammo? I guess it is.
Cool.
Oh, actually, no, that is a lot of ammo. We got like 60 and 70. Wait, does that mean I've been missing the capacity stuff for the whole entire time? I never found them? Well, that must have made the game really hard for me then. Also, I think this is the area we're supposed to go to. I think so. Oh, there it is. You sneaky bastard. Come here. Ow. That is 3 of them now. Time to find more. Alright, let's look at the guide again. No, that's the stream. Don't look at the stream.
Okay, I won't.
No, look at the stream. Catacombs. Okay. Dungeon, Dark Taurus Bog. There's a dungeon in this game? Okay. Oh god, this map. Okay, that's the area that we gotta go to, right there. So we need to go all the way to Taurus Bog. Or the underground area. The area where I fought fleshlight monsters. It's a good thing Fungus is not in the chat, so he can't berate me about it. Or the voice chat, I should say. Let's go this way. He really doesn't like when I say that. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the little, like, doo-doo of him joining.
So, listen here, you motherfucker.
I'm here to break my silence. I'm here to make an announcement. Trifox is a bitch-ass motherfucker.
Oh, if only. That would be funny. I can't wait to get... I cannot wait to get to Sonic Adventure 2 one of these days, because I think out of my whole playthroughs that I played, the Adventure series was really fun to get into. I did lose my mind, though. I did really fucking lose my mind at some points, because, God, I hate Big's fishing minigame, and trying to get all the achievements or medals in that game, ugh, it's so annoying.
Sonic should have been in the poll.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I'm already gonna do a Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough. That's gonna take a while though, because that will be all emblems. After that, I don't know if I'm gonna do that for Sonic Heroes because I have not had much practice with that game.
Sonic Heroes is certainly a game.
Yeah, it really is. I remember seeing a streamer friend of mine play through it. I think it was Peeping Owl. She did a playthrough of it, and she was struggling really hard on the Shadow the Hedgehog parts. And it's funny too because she's like, "Why is the level so bad?" It's like, it's because Shadow levels are like the longest fucking level in the game. They're like the most hardest and annoying levels in the whole game. And yeah, like I can see why you're struggling because they suck. They're not good. Like, it has its fans, but there are moments of that game that's like, yeah, it really keeps going on for a long time, and then when you need to collect the Chaos Emerald, it gets annoying. It also doesn't help that 100%ing that game is a nightmare, because getting S ranks in all the stages is torture. It really is.
Yeah, it is a long process.
Yeah, which is why.
Do you try and 100% games frequently, or is it just something you're like passively interested in doing?
It's something that I'm interested in doing, just to like. One, because sometimes when I played your games, I can like probably beat them pretty easily, but it's like for the Sonic series, I really wanted to go out of my way to like make the playthrough interesting and do all the emblems. Plus, if you don't do all emblems, you never interact much with like the outside stuff of the game. So it's why I wanted to do it, to like finally see how like finally see what I've been missing out this whole entire time. And to be honest, it was fun. I actually like doing the Chow Garden stuff. I like going back into levels and like doing extra challenges, like beating the level faster or trying to like get as much coins as you can or rings. It just Big's fishing minigame really fucking made me like want to kill myself. And that's not putting it lightly. I really did want to. I wanted to end it after that. I was like, please let me just not play this game anymore. Wait, what?
Go caving without keep inventory.
Oh God, not that.
Yeah, I don't know how people play without keep inventory. Genuinely,
I don't know either. They're insane.
I think they have some kind of like deep-seated hatred of themselves. It's such an awful experience.
I mean, technically, that was the experience I was feeling with the adventure series, like going through the whole emblem process, and people asking me, "Why are you doing this?" And it's like, because I don't shut up. It's like because I want to. I just wanted to experience
punishment for my sins.
It's just one of those things. Like as a Sonic fan, I really wanted to experience it and see like how good and bad does this game get when you have to 100% it, and the answer is not good. It gets really annoying at the end of it because it's just Big's fishing minigame, and God, it's ugh.
I mean, at least the rest of it's fun, right? You like the challenge garden, all the other stages have, you know, at least some kind of fun to them.
Yeah, I would say I still love Sonic's playthrough. Tails is really fun because like it's the most easiest. You can literally just go brain dead and just speedrun the levels with him because dude can just cheat anytime you want. Knuckles is fun.
That your phone?
Yeah, it's my phone. I think it's like it's been ringing for a bit. I wonder why. I might check it in a bit. Yes.
Yeah, it's not Big's fault that he's got the worst controls known to man.
Very true. God, it was really that bad.
He's just a big, lovable guy.
I don't know about that. I mean, now these days he is, because like in Frontiers, the fishing minigame got fucking easy. Because, you know, I guess Sega wanted to apologize to their fans by saying like, here's a easy fishing minigame. Like, you don't have to go through the trauma anymore. Like, thank you, Sega, but also fuck you, Sega. I never want to go through that again.
Wow, a lot just happened.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get over here, that's why.
Oh.
Because I think this area has another ability we can use.
Hell yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, okay, here we go. We didn't get to open this door last time. I don't know what's over here though. I guess we'll find out.
What the?
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we're still looking for the keys, by the way. It's just I'm making a little detour right now and getting some of the items. Something tells
might as well if you have to run all over the place.
Yeah. Something tells me though we're not going to be able to finish up today, and that's fine because it's like I don't mind one more stream because we're already close to the end anyways. But man, part of me just wants to be done with this game just because the experience I've had with it so far, because it went from being
It's been long.
Yeah, it went from being good to like no. It's like I don't want to play it anymore. Which is weird because like I have not experienced a game like that on stream besides maybe Adventure, but that was mostly because the fishing mini games. That's it really. But no, for this game it's like no, it's just the game in general. Like I remember liking this game, and then now I remember why I didn't remember much of it. It's because of those parts. Like yeah, there's a reason why I forgot about this game. I do thank it a lot though for introducing me to the series, because this is the game that introduced me to the Metroid Prime series, and it was a good introduction, but not a good delivery on it, because man, playing this for the first time back then, I was like, yeah, this is pretty rough in some areas. It's fun, it's interesting, but it's rough, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure there's some games that are like that for you guys, like games that you like the liberty that it did, like the sequel games, you like what it did, but it's like, yeah, compared to the first game, it didn't do enough though, or like it feels too different. There's something here. Okay.
I can't think of anything that's like that for me. I think, I don't know, I've always been pretty into changes in things. I'm a big like defender of games trying out new things.
I could get that, because that was it. That was me for this game. Like, there are things of this game that I like. I like the idea of like having two different worlds to explore, minimizing the map so that, like, you know, it's a lot of reuse. It's kind of a bit like Majora's Mask in some ways, where like it's a smaller map, but it's reusing parts of the map, so you have to travel back and forth a lot, and
Yeah.
it does a lot of things differently. It has darker themes, you know, all this stuff. But there are parts of the games that feel a little like, I don't know. There's the bosses are a little too difficult at times. The environments
So tanky.
the environments can be like samey. I mean, I love Tora's Bog, but Tora's Bog looks exactly a bit like Angon Waste, and the only place that looks different is Sky Sanctuary. So it's like there's a lot of areas in this game where they look the fucking same at times, and that could be a big problem, honestly. Also, I might have accidentally skipped where I need to go. Where was it that I needed to go? Oh, okay, no, I need to go over here and go to... Oh, where was it? Yeah, dungeon.
Yeah, I agree with you, Fungus. I think that games branching out and trying new things with every new installment is a pretty good thing. It's at the very least like a learning experience
Yeah, I mean,
for the devs.
we wouldn't have Majora's Mask or Zelda 2 if Nintendo didn't experiment with the series. I know a lot of people, for Zelda 2, for example, you know, they'll say it's weird because it's like, well, it's not a top-down game, it's a 2D platform. It's like, yeah, it is, but it did introduce a lot of stuff that the series will later use. Like, one of them was the Sage's name for Ocarina. It introduced that like a long time ago. Another thing is it introduced more temples and more dungeon layouts that would be used in later games. A lot of items were in that game. Like there's a lot of stuff that game introduced that would be later used in the Zelda series. And technically, same thing happened with Majora's Mask. Like the sequel to Ocarina of Time, like the first 3D game, had like a lot of ideas that would later get reused. Like, you know, NPCs traveling around the world, the day and night cycle, you know, being used as a gameplay element. The fact that there's like a lot of NPC quests and there's like item management and inventory, like there's a lot of ideas that game had that's really interesting, and it's honestly the reason why I like Majora's Mask a lot too. Even after playing Ocarina of Time, I am still one of those people who still prefers Majora's Mask just because I like the ideas it had, and I like the structure it went with.
Yeah.
Plus, it technically broke a lot of conventions. I mean, it's the first Zelda game that Zelda's not really that much in it. Like, she's in one cutscene and that's about it, really.
Yeah, at the very beginning, or something like that. Or actually, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No,
I just said-
you're right. She technically
Okay.
kind of is in the beginning. Like, she's in the cutscene and that's it. Like, that's the only time she shows up, and that's about it. And it I don't know, like it kind of shows that you don't really need to make a Zelda game with the main characters or the main ideas from the past games. Like, you can make your own Zelda game just based on other ideas. Like for Majora, it was based on, like, you know, Majora's Mask, you know, a bad guy that was literally like a fucking bad guy compared to Ganondorf. Like, Ganondorf wanted to rule the world, Majora just wanted to fucking destroy it, because inside that mask, it's literally like a fucking child. Like it just wants to kill because it thinks it's all fun and games. So like, it brought an interesting idea, and plus it's also the most depressing game in the series. It really went into a lot of dark topics, and that's why I kind of like it a lot. It felt
It's got a lot going on.
yeah, it kind of felt a little bit more relatable in some ways, which is why I love the NPCs in that game. You actually give a shit about them.
True.
And it's sad to say there hasn't really been that much of a game that's done that. Like maybe a few indie games here and there, but that is the one Zelda game that I still like going back to because I really do like the world and, you know, the NPCs in that game. It's a very nice game. Definitely going to be a game that I come back to one of these days for a randomizer run, because I did mention that a while back that I wanted to do that. Also, yes, game, I know.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot to say about Majora's Mask because I'm not a huge Zelda gamer, unfortunately.
It's all good. I would recommend trying that game though. It's really fun.
No, I played Majora's Mask.
Oh, fuck me. This door's fucking locked. Don't tell me I just fucked myself.
Uh-oh. I've played most of the Zelda games. I've beaten Ocarina of Time. I got through a good bit of Majora's Mask. I think I beat Wind Waker.
I still need to try beating that one, because that's the one Zelda game I have not played, besides like the classic games, but that's about it really. I fucking love Majora's Mask, but try already. Yeah, I know that, because I love it too. I mean, the fact that I'm still talking about it to this day, even after I streamed it a couple, you know, like, what was it, months back in October, like, just shows you how much I fucking love it.
Cool.
Oh boy. And it's funny too, because like recently I was talking about doing a randomizer for it, and I'm testing it out with Ocarina with my siblings. Like I was playing with my brother a couple days ago, trying out the Ocarina of Time PC port plus multiplayer mod, and it's been a ton of fun. It feels great going back to a Metroid game. Or not Metroid game, what the fuck? Zelda game, sorry. I'm also thinking about Metroid and Zelda in the same stream. It's hard. But no,
It has to be blasphemy.
it feels great going back to a Zelda game that you already played through. Like, you know, Ocarina I literally played like once in January. You know, the whole playthrough of it. And coming back to it and now like, okay, hopefully you remember all this stuff. Now try doing it again and like doing it out of order. You know, getting items in different areas. Like, it is honestly a great experience. Like, it made me realize why fans love doing randomizers, because they're fun. They're really fun when you actually have to like test out like, okay, well, how do I get these items now that they're out of order? So like it's
Yeah, I've never done a randomizer in like a single player streamlined kind of game like that.
it's honestly,
I've done Pokemon randomizers before, but that's a lot different.
yeah, I will say it is an interesting thing though, like, because in Zelda games you always go with the structure of what the game gives you. Like, okay, there's a forest, and there's a lava, and then there's a fire, like, you know, or a water temple. You know, it's always that structure. But to just go from that to like, okay, now just figure out where the fuck to go and which temple you need to do. Like, literally the first temple I started with was Jabu Jabu's belly, because I didn't have any of the items to start the first temple, so I had to start the third temple instead, which was fucking weird. But it made me go like, okay, well, now I gotta test my knowledge of this game. Like, how much do I remember it, and like how much can I go through it? So that's the part that I really have a lot of fun with, and I'm definitely gonna have fun with that, with the Majora's Mask randomizer when I test it out. Because I already love that game so much. So how's it gonna be when I do that randomized? We will see. They also have randomizers for Metroid games too, but part of me still needs to try out the old games before I do that one day, because a randomizer for the Prime series, I do not know if I'm ever going to do that. That would just be really hard to do. Also, was I supposed to go here? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I forgot. I've also done a randomizer for Monster Hunter World. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, you have. I forgot. You didn't mention
That was
that.
a good time.
I've never tried a randomizer for a game like that, but it sounds like it would be interesting to play, Drew.
I think it would be really fun to do a kind of playthrough like that as multiplayer. I played solo, but I think it would be a lot of fun multiplayer.
Aw, look at this little thing. I love the small creatures in the Metroid series because they're always like, you don't really hurt them, you just move them. Like, hey, I need to get through there. Can you move the fuck out of the way?
Yeah, excuse me.
Like, get the fuck out of the way, dude. Get out. Get out. Go, go, go. And Metroid randomizer sounds like hell. I mean, it depends, Vungus. I know for Super Metroid, a lot of people love doing randomizers for that because it's a bit more open, especially if you know how to speedrun it. But of course, I have not played or speedrun Super Metroid, so I at least will have to do a normal playthrough before doing that. Adorable strange beasties. There's another key. All right. Let us take out the map and find the next one. Because that was the dungeon key in the catacombs. So now we gotta find Hive entrance key. All right. Sky key. There is a video for it. Let me watch the video. All right. All right, I got it. So we need to go all the way back. Okay. It'd be nice if we could just like fast travel. I would love to have the ability to do that, but you need to go to a fast travel like light beam just to go or do that. But sadly, we don't have that ability. Get the fuck out of the way, dude. No, but like the idea of a super or a Metroid randomizer would be interesting, but it also depends which game to do. Because like I know Fusion, for example, I wouldn't be able to do because that game's very linear. And same with Dread, though. I did see people say you can do Dread, but it's just very hard. Like literally, the randomizer I watched, the guy got stuck like the first minute of the game because, you know, that game's very linear in some places. Like they make it impossible for you to like randomize that game. It's the reason why I think old games tend to be better for randomizing compared to new games, because if they're very open-ended already and like allow for you to like skip or use glitches, like you can really use a lot with that. Or another good example is the recent Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. Like I'm pretty sure those games could be like randomized easily now. So I don't know how I don't know how that would work though, because I've never tried to randomize Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild.
I'm sure they have them for Breath of the Wild already. Let me see. Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I would say so, because that game's been out for like years now, so I'm pretty sure they already have one.
Breath of the Wild randomizer. It's got its own website and everything.
Damn. Zelda fans are something else.
It's available for both Wii U and Switch, with some vanilla consoles.
Let me go save real quick because we got 4 keys already. I want to save just in case though, because if we die at some point or lose progress, then yeah.
Hi Jada.
Hi there.
Hey Jada.
I'm looking into Breath of the Wild randomizers.
Breath of the Wild randomizers.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we were talking about randomizers in video games and like replaying games for that reason, and we talked about Metroid and the recent Ocarina of Time randomizer I've been playing, Drew, with my siblings, and it's been a great time. Like my first time trying them out, and I've been loving them so far, though. You know, I haven't got to the hard part of the game yet where like, oh, well, now I don't know where the fucking rest of the items are at.
Yeah.
But it's been a great time. You ever had any experience with that? Like randomizers and stuff like that?
No, I haven't played any randomizers. I'm kind of interested in them, except I don't know like any of the games well enough to just probably do a randomizer run.
I get that.
Although to be fair, it's just like playing the game normally. I guess I have enough knowledge to make it through. I guess.
Yeah, like so far with the Ocarina of Time randomizer run I've been doing with my brother, it's been interesting mostly because of the fact that like he's had experience with the game, but he hasn't played it in like a couple years, while I just completely completed it like in January. So it's
100%.
yeah, it's honestly, yeah, 100%. I kind of forgot I did 100% for that. So like my knowledge of the game is still like, okay, it's still fresh in my mind, but it's interesting going back to it and now realizing like, okay, well, usually you would get the slingshot in the first temple, but now you get, oh, the boomerang. Okay, well now I gotta do Jabu Jabu's belly because that's the only area that has that. So it's been interesting like figuring out what items correlate with what temple that I could do. And luckily we've been having fun with it. We've been bringing like custom mods and custom like items into the game, like the bunny hood to run faster, like just to make the game much easier for us to like approach. And it's been great. Like I've been having a great time with him. And now
We could do a co-op too, right?
yeah, we've been using the unofficial PC port that some fans modified to like have network options for it. So like yeah, you can play the whole entire Ocarina game online, multiplayer, and on PC.
I don't understand. I mean, I guess it would play just fine, but I don't know how like it would play co-op. I'm assuming fine.
So far, it's been working well, though. I do notice it does have a few issues. Like, it kind of reminds me a bit of Monster Hunter, weirdly enough, where like, remember in the old games where if you were fighting small monsters, they wouldn't match up with the other person's games. Like, like for example, like you would see a jockey in one corner and be like, oh, there's a jockey over there, and I would just be confused because like, no, the jockey's to my left, it's not to my right. It's that kind of
you'd see your friend attacking thin air, and then you'd see a jaggy like to your right just go flying off out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Some of the enemies are like that, and so it's a bit weird, but it's still fun playing through the game. And plus, the best part I've been loving about it is that whatever items you get, your partner gets it too. So what we've been doing is we were like, well, shit, if we can all like, if there's 3 of us, like, because I also started playing with my sister with it too. If there's 3 of us, we can just all go to the like different corners of the map and start like grabbing every items that we could find, and like basically making an inventory of like, okay, now we have bombs, now we have boomerangs, okay, now we can like start doing some temples already because of that. So it's a great time, honestly. It's making me want to like stream it one day because I can see the potential of like how fun it would be to do it with you guys. But of course, I will have to see how to set that up because right now it's been going good, but I don't know how internet's gonna work for us. The Mario 64 stream was already like having a few issues, even though that was still a fun stream to do though. I still love it to this day. But yeah,
That was fun.
I definitely want to do it again because I know me and Leafy me and Leafy talked about it a couple days ago, probably, that like we were thinking about doing it again, but maybe more arena stuff and another map probably, because we already did the map already in that game a lot, so it'd be nice to do something else. All right. Where was I going
I
again?
kind of zoned out hard. What were we talking about?
The Mario 64 stream that we did a while back.
Oh yes.
How fun that was.
I'm caught up now. Yeah, it was just the game. I'm a little spacey today. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I was a little bit too in the beginning because I was like, it's been a bit since I streamed Metroid. I'm
Yeah, I just kind of been thinking about like these randomizers. I opened up the Monster Hunter World randomizer config again. I forgot that it lets you randomize monster elements and status effects.
ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you could just have like sleep on a Rajang or whatever.
That'd be interesting to
Which
mess
sounds
with.
like it would be hell.
Para and sleep would be the only ones that would be scary on anything. Like, if you change any of the elements of any of the monsters, like, it won't matter to me much. Because, like, I pretty much ignore elements.
Same.
if I'm weak to them, whatever, I guess that means I take more damage. But, like, I'm not going to worry about it. But, like, if you give Odogaron para or, like, sleep, god damn
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
Also, I just completely forgot to add Jade up.
Wow.
I forgot to add Jade up to the screen. I might need to do that in a bit. I just need a warp.
Oh yeah.
I just need a warp to Sanctuary Fortress. There we
tried
go.
out the new Raidao.
Oh yeah, that came out today, right? The new
Yep.
Redoubt.
Me and my
Oh, did
buddy
it?
took it out, and it's fucking wild.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's crazy fucking strong. Like it's all right. So like, it's got some new moves for one,
Hell yeah.
and
What I
it
would
chains
hope for.
its moves in a lot more unpredictable ways, and it could chain like 5 moves in a row, including like at one point we saw it do like 5 rail cannon blasts of different varieties, like in a row without stopping.
Kind of awesome.
Hey, we were
It's
just.
kind of really awesome.
It's really fun actually.
Oh, I can't wait. I definitely want to do that for the Saturday stream for sure. Cause last stream was fucking great, man.
It was. All the Monster Hunter streams have been great.
It's just funny that we kind of like ended it kind of abruptly. Like we just died to Zhao Xia,
yeah.
and then Shockers was like, "Okay, we're done." And I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean we're done?" I was like, "This is my stream." But at the same time, I did agree with her. I'm like, "Yeah, it is kind of late. Like I think we're already done for the game."
Right. Well, Raidao may or may not give us a run for our money. We were able to take it out on our first try, but and the armor looks really, really fucking cool for it. And all the Fulgurite crystal on it, which is the cool part of the armor, is completely color changeable.
Ooh, I like that. Always like
Like
getting-
I had the white armor by default when I put it on, so all the crystal was just like white and rainbowy. It looked just like diamonds or something all over me. It was pretty cool. I was like, what the hell?
And then we watched the Sonic movie. Oh yeah, the Sonic OVA, which I did mention that at the beginning that we did watch that.
Yeah, we talked about that for a little bit.
Honestly, it's a good movie. Like not amazing, of course, because of its time and whatever, but I still enjoyed it a lot. It's a nice, you watch it, you see it for a bit, you go, okay, that was good. Like yeah, nothing amazing, nothing bad. It's just yeah, it is what it is. It's like it's a good anime.
Like
I
it's
don't know
pretty
about nothing
pretty
bad.
similar to every OVA that existed, except for like the highest quality ones back in like the 90s and 80s and 90s. Like the voice actors like didn't take the job seriously at the time, so they were just all over the place with their range and what they would say and whatnot. And the animation was usually pretty good, here and there, but there's some funny parts in there.
I will say I do like because I know when we watched the movie, maybe you guys were a little confused about like the fact that Sonic literally yelled at Tails to shut up and stuff, but it's mostly because in that movie I honestly see the older brother and little brother relationship more, because it's obvious that they both treat each other like siblings. Like the fact that Sonic tries to take care of Tails, and then like Tails acting like a little kid at times because he really is a fucking little kid. I don't know, I like that relationship a lot. It's like, yeah, it feels like an older brother taking care of their younger sibling.
And yeah, Fungus, the AT has different armor. It's gamma armor.
Okay.
Damn it. I was looking up to see if anyone was working on a Monster Hunter Wilds randomizer at all. And one of the first things that came up was like a Twitch VOD. And it said randomizer speedrun attempts Monster Hunter Wilds. So I was like, oh damn, is there already one like functioning? No, it was a Hollow Knight randomizer, and they just put Monster Hunter Wilds in the title.
I hate those. I've seen some of those on VODs and stuff where like they title it wrong or whatever, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Fucking Hollow Knight randomizer is pretty fucking crazy though.
Yeah. The Hollow Knight community. I mean, at this point, the Hollow Knight community is finally like rejoicing that fucking Silk Song's coming out. It took.
I mean, it was always coming out, but it's just been in this weird limbo, like silent limbo. And it's not like at no point has the developers expressed any issues with development at all. The only thing was like when they first started development, they were like, "This is going to be an expansion for Hollow Knight." And then they got so far into it that they were like, this is actually way too big to be an expansion. We're just going to full on make a new game out of it. And then they went radio silent pretty much until just recently. So like, it's not like it's just, it didn't exist. We all knew it was coming. That's why every single like demo showcase that they had for like the last 2 or 3 years have just been like, Silk Song.
Yeah.
I honestly think they just straight up just announced it way too early and didn't realize like, oh, we actually still need to finish this up. Like it's actually taking longer than we thought.
Well, that's the problem. Is it started off as the expansion, and they thought they would get it done like pretty quickly. But then, like when they decided to make a full game out of it, they realized they needed to put the same development time as they did into like the original Hollow Knight.
Also, I just fucked up. I meant to go to the portal, and then I found out that this portal doesn't take you to the other area. So now I gotta go back and forth to get back to where I was. I love wasting time. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, there was that light and dark puzzle we did last stream, but I didn't realize that when you go in the dark world, there's no way I could get to the bridge area, because that's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get to the bridge in the dark world, but yeah, it's this area over here. I passed it. I think I passed it, and I saw it, like this area right here. We gotta go to the dark world version of it, because there's literally like a key right there, but I need to go the opposite side to get to the portal. Yeah, that's my only complaint with this dark world stuff, is that a lot of the dark world doesn't really line up at times, so there are areas that are like not available to you, and you have to go to the other side. It's like great.
Yeah.
It gives me Link to the Past vibes in some ways, even though I haven't fully played that game or beaten it. I do remember there were parts like that where it's like, okay, now I gotta go back to the other world, and then I gotta go back and forth again.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let me get up here. Alright, these enemies are starting to fucking annoy me.
By the way, with AT raid now, they're gonna make you work for that armor, because I only got 1 ticket for beating.
Oh god.
And you need 1 ticket per piece, and if you want to get both the armored piece like sets out of it, the male and the female, then you're going to be needing to fight it probably around 10 times.
Oh god.
12 if you want the cat armor.
I mean, hey, at least they made a monster that's a bit more harder though, and then
It's
temper.
really fun to fight. So that's the one thing. It's really freaking fun to fight, I think. It's probably one of the most fun fights I've had in the game so far.
Man, I can't wait then. It's gonna be fun to get to it. Because so far the one fight that I had like the most fun that they added recently was honestly Xia, because like that fight was just incredible. Like, I know technically we already did it in the base game, once, because for some reason Capcom just made it like a one single fight and that's it. But making, like, finally releasing it to us and like getting to experience that fight is like, oh man, it's great. It's honestly a great fight. Like
It's a really good fight. It's funny how they've made two giant monster fights that are just fucking knock it out of the park good, like, in this game. Like, Jindahad and Zoshia are both huge, but they don't have, like, the problems of fighting huge monsters in old games.
honestly, yeah, like it's just a overall just great. Like it kind of feels like almost like a final boss fight, which technically it was, you know, in the story, but like now it even feels like a final like online boss fight, which, you know, it feels like it, but it's not technically because we're not there yet, and we're still getting updates to this day, and so it's gonna be very fun.
There's going to be a final boss fight eventually, but the thing that's fun about it is it actually is like a pretty good challenge, right? Like, it threatens you, unlike some things. Like, I know like there's still a lot of hard stuff. Arkveld and Gore could be pretty nasty in particular, but like Zoshia like threatens you quite often, I feel like. And that's kind of like the same deal that Ray Dow has. Like, it's exciting, but like at the same time, like, you know, threatening.
For sure. Like, it makes me excited to see what the other monsters are gonna add, because I know we're already getting Lagiacrus added in on the next title update, which oh man, that's gonna be great. I have been waiting.
So cool.
I've heard some rumors about some leaked monsters that might be making it, but I'll hold my tongue on them.
Yeah, I might check a few out, but part of me is also like, I think I also don't want to ruin my expectation, because honestly, it's been great. It's been great seeing the surprises they added. Like, seeing Lagiacrus in that trailer shocked me, because I thought we weren't gonna see it. Like, oh, maybe in down the line, but the fact that they're like, no, it's the second monster. Like, that's the second monster we're gonna be getting, and the next update is like, yes, like, thank you, Capcom. I love that.
So, funny thing though, you wouldn't believe this, but like when the game was first coming out and they like data mined a bunch of stuff, Lagiacrus in his armor was found in the game, and everyone was 100% sure he was going to be in the base game. And then like the week before, they were like, he's not in it. He's not in the base game. Like, what the fuck? And everybody like freaked out in the freaking leak like forums because of that. So they just added them a little later, it seems. I'm sure they had some more work to do with them, because for some reason, they seem to have a lot of problems getting Lagiacrus like functioning for some reason.
I think their original reason was that the way his body moved across the terrain had like a lot of problems with it, and I guess I can see it, because like, one, he was very massive, and two, he has more of like a serpent, or like a, you know, like a lizard body, so like it would make sense that like, yeah, it's gonna have complications, but they eventually figured it out with Mitsusune and Rise, so, you know, they have that finally figured out.
I noticed that the little crocodiles with the saw mouths, those things move just like Lagiacrus.
It's probably what they've been doing. Like, I can honestly see that maybe Rise was like a little test to see if it was possible to bring him back, because technically he was in the beta for World. It's just,
Yeah.
I guess when they moved engines or whatever, or like when they started like updating it, they realized like, oh, Lagiacrus actually moves really weird when he's on different terrains. Like, okay, well, this won't work at all. And I guess at some point they realized, okay, well, we'll work on it next time, and that became Rise's like it makes sense too that Rise had a lot of Leviathan monsters, because like it was probably their way of testing out, like, is it possible to make them work with the engine, and the answer was yes. They were able to finally do it. It just took them a couple years later.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to fight Lagiacrus again.
Either
They
like,
do
oh man,
better. Give us like a rendition of the deserted island theme.
oh, dude, they better. It'd be so
Because
great.
that was Lagiacrus' theme. So like in later game, like I think GU maybe, and in 3U they made that his like theme even when you didn't fight him in the deserted island.
Oh boy. How am I gonna figure out this one? Okay.
Also, in like a lot of the fights they've been doing recently, where they bring in a monster from a different gen, they'll like put a little bit of the village jingle in the song somewhere. So we might get some Moga injected into the Legiacus theme,
Oh, dude, I would love that. Because,
right?
man, Monster Hunter tries. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I love that game because, you know, my fucking, you know, username literally comes from that. But
Right,
like,
yeah, no, I'm with you. That's like the first game I played, and so that game has a special place in my heart. So like just seeing Legiacus and even getting like the Moga theme back or something like that, or you know any of that.
because honestly, like, you know, not to say anything bad about the the previous game Rise, focusing more on portable third stuff, but part of me was like, I really wanted more Tri stuff, like Moga Village. Like, I liked seeing all the old Monster Hunter 3 maps come back, or Tri maps. Or
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, they were like, they came back, but they were expanded.
oh man,
Like the areas where you would normally move around and try, like you could then jump out of those bounds and like move around the areas in between, which is really cool.
it honestly felt very surreal because like I'm pretty sure maybe one of us done that where like they played the original game and then went to Rise and then like compare them both side by side. And I know I did because I was looking at both of them being like, oh my god, like I recognize these areas. Like I do see it. Like it's the same area. It's just now it really is, you know, expanded on now.
Right, like the desert, I remember specifically like walking down that path that splits to the right, or splits like in two, but like you could just jump off, you know, do whatever, and just move through the center areas and stuff.
Oh man, it's just so great. So right now I'm trying to remember how to fucking get through this area. Boy, it has been a bit since I've done this. I'm assuming I gotta go back and forth. That's what it is. It's back to the light world, then back to the dark world. Because our next key is like right near us. It's on the other side of the room we were at. I think this is like what, our 5th or 6th key already. So we are getting there. We are getting closer now. Yeah, there it is. Okay. How do I get there? Worker's path. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Technically, I think I skipped this room originally.
You know, I think a Tears of the Kingdom randomizer would be really freaking fun, specifically because of all the creations you could make, and like you could get some of that stuff out of order, and just using that to solve puzzles is like one of the fun things about that game.
I can honestly see it.
Good news, the same guy who made the Breath of the Wild randomizer also made a Tears of the Kingdom randomizer.
Well, that thing that you posted, yeah, it said download high quality monster Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so I just assumed it was like they had one for both.
Yeah, I have the Tears of the Kingdom one here. I could put it in there too.
Oh
Just so
man.
both are available.
Those are two games that I would love to play through one day, but man, they're big games.
Yeah, I think the randomizers could definitely be fun. I need to figure out an emulator though.
Oh, that's right, because we can't do Switch emulators anymore because Nintendo got rid of or took down
Yeah, both Yuzu and Ryujinx.
Well, you just need to find a copy of them.
Yeah, I just don't know where to do that. I've heard there is a
buy you.
there's
Why are you saying like a drug dealer? I could give you the product.
You think cool, Leafy.
for a
So
price.
I'll hook you up, man.
Cool. I have heard there is a new Switch emulator that's being worked on. I think it's a fork of Yuzu.
You know what? Honestly, like I might not even have like the best version of the emulator to use. Let me look into it a little bit. I bet I could find a more.
I
like,
do have a version of Ryujinx. I just don't know how outdated it was because I hadn't opened it to update it in a long time.
Yeah, I had an old one that was specifically like used to run Breath of the Wild, but it hadn't run it, or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but it was not like perfect for it yet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they had perfected it since then.
Oh, okay, yeah, I really just skipped this hole. I never opened it.
You always gotta open the door.
I don't want to skip the hole.
I never skipped the hole. Oh, it goes straight towards it.
I'm in.
I'm being birthed into a new world. Oh god, I just got reminded of the fucking sperm race thing that happened recently. I didn't know that was an actual thing. I thought you guys were joking. The sperm
I think
race?
so. Like I just made the joke that we all won a sperm race at some point,
Well,
and then moved on from it.
apparently they did. It was actually a thing for, I think it's for like, it was for raising charity, but part of me was like, I don't know about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was just like a race, you mean?
Yeah, like it was actually a race to like raise for charity. I'm like, what the fuck? And they were like, it's not a laughing matter. It's serious. It's like, okay,
In
sure.
fact, they like literally went under a microscope and just like
Hey,
I don't know, set like a fake egg on like a petri dish and was like, let's see which one wins.
I saw a clip, and I think that's what happened. I think that's literally what they were doing, and I was like, oh, like you guys were kidding. You actually are doing a sperm race. All right.
Okay.
I mean,
Literally, I thought you meant humans racing. Like, yeah, never mind.
oh, that would.
And that's exactly what I was joking about.
I mean, hey, if it was for charity stuff, then hey, I guess I'm for it. I guess it's very fucking weird.
I'm like, who is watching this to give them money for charity?
Yeah.
Was it successful? If it was, then I guess it worked. But if it wasn't, then it was just a weird idea and it probably shouldn't have happened.
And someone probably had a little too much fun with it. But
I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Like,
If it was for a good cause and like it raised money for it, I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, hey, shout outs to you, but like, it's still weird. I'm sorry.
for sure.
Like, one of these days I would love to do a charity stuff, but not that. Not a sperms race.
Okay.
But a video game charity thing would actually be fun to do one of these days. Okay, where am I going? Because there's like a group of YouTubers that I watch who do like charity every year round, where like they'll do like a marathon for like 24 hours. Of course, I'm not gonna do 24 hours, but part of me was like, oh, that'd be fun to do.
Marathon sperm race would be intense.
No, we're not talking about the sperm race anymore. I'm talking about video games. Video game marathon.
Boring.
Boring. Let's move back to sperm. All right. Actually, I should pull up the map for the next one because we just got the key. 6 key. We only got 7, 8, and 9. 3 more. Okay.
God, only 2/3 away.
Temple grounds. Temple
Been an hour and a
grounds.
half.
Oh, they're all.
Almost at
Oh,
that time.
they're all at temple grounds. So this will make it a bit easier to know.
True.
Okay. Got it. All right. Well, now we just got to go back to the temple, and then that'll be it. We can. I think the warp zone is like right over here. Yeah, right over here. So, or am I right? Is it the other way? I don't remember. No, it's this way. It's this way. Oh boy. There we go. Oh man, I cannot wait to be done with this game. I know I said that so many times, but really, I just want to be done. because then I can move on to other stuff, and I would love to move on to another game. Like I love Metroid, but like this game specifically, it's like hit or miss for me. Like I've enjoyed it in some aspects, but part of me is also like I am good to like finish it off now. I do like a lot of the ideas it has though, but yeah, it's a bit too long in some aspects, and the boss fights are really shitty at some points.
I would say that so far, I didn't see the fight against Dark Samus, but every other fight, or boss fight I've seen was pretty much dog shit.
I would say so, honestly, because even I was having trouble with it, and usually I don't in Metroid games. Like usually I don't have that much trouble, but fuck, like
The main issue I saw with all of them was they were just way too long, and none of them were interesting in any way.
yeah. I mean,
The most interesting one was the moth one, like the penis worm.
it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that, because that was the stream that I was watching recently to make clips out of. I was watching that, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, the penis monster. And it was a great time, but like even then, the first phase of that boss was so boring, because it was just like wait until it comes out, maybe get a few shots in, and then rinse and repeat for the rest of the fight until we get to phase 2. And
The other thing is, like, most of the boss fights are just like this guardian, that guardian, this guardian, and in every case it's just like a normal ass looking monster, like that's just like powered up or something.
yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense too, because the Ings do like corrupt the monsters that they see. So it's like, okay, part of it makes sense that like, oh well, they're corrupting monsters that are around the area and then giving them like a power boost already. And so part of it's like, okay, I get that, but it's also like there are some fights that are just like not for me, bro. It's like this is really getting annoying. Let's see. Accursed Lake, Defiled Shrine, Ing-Retillery, that's what it's called. Ing-Retillery, what the fuck? That's a weird ass word. Anyway, oh, there it is. Oh, that's the yeah, I forgot, that's the temple thing. Okay. Oh boy, now to figure out where to go.
England's a very strange name to name your species.
Very, honestly. And it's weird too that this is the only game that introduces them, and then we'll never see them again. Because like, I think even Nintendo kind of forgot that this was a thing, like, or Retro Studios, that they made this.
To be fair, like the whole suit and everything is kind of pretty far out there. Like, you could literally dematerialize into light
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can do
and
that.
travel into the background.
It also is funny that the Annihilator beam, I don't know where this description is for it, but like the Annihilator beam,
Metroid.
yeah, they're corrupted, or I think it's literally just Dark Metroid. Oh, okay, it died. But I think the lore for this beam right here, the this one, Annihilator beam, is that it creates like a breaking reality, like distortion effect, which technically is like the strongest gun in the game, because it's like, well, yeah, in actual like real science, that would destroy the universe if you shot that at someone.
Right.
Which I love. I love Metroid games when they go out of their way to be like, okay, you know, go from fire beam to this to reality shattering beam that may destroy you and everything we know about you know, of the world.
Right.
Because a Metroid
Yeah, I
game.
always love the super beams at the end of every game. Like, every game's got one. It's just like something you get, especially the 2D ones.
Oh, the one in Dread was fucking amazing. The like
Yeah.
red hyper beam of Metroid beam thing, and I'm like, I love that.
Right. It reminded me a lot of the one that was in Super Metroid too. Like, that one had like was just wild.
I'm trying to see if there's one in this room. I don't think so. Okay, I do not think so. Okay. Ugh, boy. It's a lot of traveling back and forth just to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. Okay, this way. Yeah, we're only down to 3 keys now, so we are close. It's like 9:30, I think, as of right now, which means because all the keys are in this area. So if I could get them here, that would probably be it. Like, we can probably just finish the game at this point.
Nice.
It's been a long journey, but it's been an interesting one, I'll say that. The weird conversations we've had and the experiences we have been fun, but I wanna be done with this game. I got other things to do, man. Like,
What's next on the list?
maybe something marathon related, or I don't know as of yet, because like I want to get back to Prime 3, but part of me is like, you know what, I'll wait. Like, better to wait and take a little break and then come back to it, because like it's the last game in the Prime series, you know, without well,
4.
yeah, technically 4 and Hunters, but we don't count Hunters.
It's not part of the Prime games.
Yeah,
It doesn't have Prime in its name.
plus it's not even made by the same studio. It's technically Nintendo EAD, which it's their one and only games that they made, and then yeah, that's about it. That's the only game they made recently that I can think of.
They probably just made a game that was like not very interesting, basically a soccer shooter. And then they were like, well, this is not going to sell to anybody. Like, you have to tie the Metroid franchise to this.
Oh, Federation Force, yeah. That one was, I forget who made that one though. I think that was the same people who made Luigi's Mansion, I think. The 2DS game, or 3DS one.
Right.
Yeah, that one was of this. I don't know, like, that game's weird because it's not the company's fault for like making something like that, because in the end of the day, a multiplayer Metroid does sound fun. It's just that it was at the wrong time. It's like, why would you release a multiplayer Prime game when there's no Metroid games? And
See, the only, there is that, but like the other thing that's like kind of a little weird to me. So like, multiplayer Metroid could be fun, but it kind of goes against the whole idea of like the Metroid series. Like, they're all very isolated games, you know, and like you kind of, that multiplayer like defeats the purpose of that, I guess.
yeah, I would say, because like it's supposed to be more of an isolation game, like you said, and adding more multiplayer to it doesn't really feel isolated at that point, because it's like, well, now, oh wait, oh, I forgot about this puzzle.
It makes me think of like, what was it, Dead Space, the Dead Space series. Like, the first and second one were like scary ass horror games, you know, survival horror. And then the third one, they focused on co-op, and it just like completely killed the atmosphere of the entire thing. Because like, you're now just playing a run and gun co-op game, you know. Like, what you know, it's no longer scary because of that.
Oh god, this puzzle. Can I shoot that one?
Yes.
And I will say, I do like this idea of using the echo visor to hear like sound waves and stuff like that. Like, part of me thinks like that's a cool idea. It's just, you don't use it a lot, sadly.
Right.
More beam expansion. Okay, that's nice to have. All right, I have spent way too long here, so let me go back to the light world, and then we're gonna go to the next area because we only got 2 keys left. And after that,
You know what would be,
oh, go ahead.
what would be a cool idea for multiplayer in a Metroid game is if they made it so that you each play as like a different bounty hunter, and you're trying to like basically race to the end of the game.
Yeah, honestly.
Just make them like shorter bites, like a smaller planet or something like that, and have a bunch of different planets you could play through.
I think technically Prime 2 was gonna have more multiplayer stuff, but like in the end of the day, it just became more like team deathmatch. But back
Right.
back then,
That's the problem. That's not like good Metroid gameplay. Team Deathmatch is not Metroid.
yeah,
Like that. I think you said they were trying to compete with like Halo at the time or something like that.
yeah, they that's what they were trying to do at the time. And like, as much as like I like a bit of the deathmatch, part of me is also like, I would have preferred something else. Like honestly, I think it would have been more interesting for them to, I don't like, that's why Federation Force, as much as like people clown on it, it did have an interesting idea. It's just the execution of it was pretty bad because, you know, you didn't play as Samus, you played as Federation Force members, and nobody likes the Federation as much.
Well, that's the thing. It's like that's the other thing. You can't just have 4 Samuses running around.
That's true.
So like you're kind of gonna have to have different characters or something like that. But I mean, so your options are either doing something like the Federation Force, which is the worst example, or you could do something interesting like all the different bounty hunters are playable,
Yeah, I mean,
like Silax and all of them.
I think Prime Hunters had a great idea with it, especially with making like, because, you know, we mentioned it in the beginning of the stream that like Samus is technically a bounty hunter, so having other bounty hunters compete against you would be something interesting. Like, oh, maybe you gotta try to like either work together or work against each other to like get the most kills and scores and stuff like that, because, you know, in the end of the day, she is a bounty hunter.
Right, like what if they made like, all right, so it's a bounty hunter game. What if they put you on different planets, like with, you know, each bounty hunter starts at a different part of the map essentially, and then you race to like a target to destroy, because you're a bounty hunter, right? So like first one to this boss, who beats it, you know.
I could see that. Like, I know for sure. I don't know where I heard from it. It might have been a Did You Know gaming video, but they were planning for that in one of the Metro games. I think either 2 or 3 was gonna have that, but I know Nintendo wanted to focus more on the main game than multiplayer, which is understandable. But, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have thought like a Metroid multiplayer game would be really fun to play through one day. You know,
I
same.
think something like that would be fun multiplayer for a Metroid game.
And now that
That's
like,
the only case I could see.
yeah, and now with like the Prime series finally getting like a new game, and after like how many years, like it's gonna be interesting to see like what they do and like if they expand on it more. And then also like maybe later on, like if it does really well, like maybe bring back the Prime series and, you know, maybe try out new spin-offs and stuff like that. Because I think that's the main problem I have with Nintendo is that they I mean, part of me also understands it too. They're a little worried that like, well, if we make too many Metroid games, people aren't gonna buy them. So, you know, they're making limited amount of games now.
Yeah, well, I think they're really driven by their Japanese market, which makes sense because they're a Japanese company. And Metroid does not do very good in Japan, apparently. Like,
Yeah, it does pretty
it's
bad.
really big in the West, but it's not very big in Japan.
Yeah.
So that's kind of another hard sell. Like, you know, when an office, you know, when the boardroom is all Japanese, like, and they're like, well, what games are popular right now? They're like, well, definitely not fucking Metroid.
Yeah, sadly, that is one thing that sucks about this Metro series is that it not being popular in Japan kind of really fucked it. Because like, and when it came to the US, like Nintendo really tried its best marketing it, and it for a while it was doing good. It's just that it just didn't have that much of a presence because, you know, the Mario, Zelda, and like other Nintendo games kind of like took center stage for most of it, and like those games didn't really get a chance to like shine. And it's great seeing that now like it's starting to get its own chance now to like shine now, because like Dread has been great. Samus Return was a great return to the series, and the Prime Remastered was it gave a lot of people hope that like, okay, Retro can still make a good remake and like, or a remaster and also a good game. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they'll do with that soon now.
Yeah. My hopes is if they do another remaster or something like that, that they do like, or a remake, I should say. I want to see Super Metroid.
That would be nice to see one day.
I mean, here's the thing though. Super Metroid is genuinely a solid fucking game still to this day. A buddy of mine like had not played it his entire life, and then played it like just a couple years ago after playing every other Metroidvania that's been out, and he was like, that game still just is amazing. Like,
Oh man, I can't wait to try it one of these days because I know my brother has told me how good it is, and I just have not tried it out, sadly. And
probably I mean, I don't know, I don't even think it's really that much of a hot take to say that it's probably one of the best 2D Metroid games.
I mean, I could see that because it did introduce a lot of stuff that later Metro games would incorporate, and technically it made its own genre too. Because at the same time, you know, about a couple years later, Castlevania would like replicate a lot of what that game did, and then I guess in some points they decided, like, you know, fans decided to call both series like its own genre, like the whole Metrovania thing. And I can see why though, because those games really didn't influence a lot of other games afterwards. Like we wouldn't have games like Dark Souls, or, you know, like trying to think of like some other game like Hollow Knight, you know, Cave Story. We wouldn't have those games, you know, if it wasn't for Nintendo and I guess a bit of a Castlevania to like make that its own genre.
Pretty much.
I'm missing one more. What the fuck? Okay.